Imagine this. A blackmailer threatens to expose your private life, and instead of asking for cash, they want you to help them run their criminal operation. This isn't just extortion anymore. It's turning you into a victim accomplice to further crimes. Organized cybercriminals may pressure you into actions that support their broader scam infrastructure, such as helping contact other victims, sending scripted messages, creating accounts, or facilitating communications in ways that aid their network rather than isolate you as an individual target. Interpol and human trafficking studies note that trafficked victims are often coerced into perpetrating fraud, from romance scams to crypto investment schemes, as part of their exploitation. In this video, you'll learn why scammers use this tactic, how it fits into a larger criminal infrastructure, and, most importantly, what you should do immediately if it's happening to you. Hidden criminal networks at play. Some blackmailers are not acting alone. They may instead be working within organized cybercrime operations that function like underground businesses. These networks rely on layers of people, tools, and coerced participants to stay hidden and keep their scams running. Once a blackmailer believes they have leverage over you, they may try to pull you inside the operation itself, not just as a victim, but as someone performing tasks that help the scheme continue. This criminal infrastructure can include primary scammers who target and manipulate new victims, supervisors or coordinators who assign roles and monitor activities, coerced individuals forced to communicate with victims, stolen or hijacked accounts used to impersonate real people, payment systems, messaging platforms, and fake identities used to scale fraud. Criminal networks deliberately use real people under pressure because actions taken by legitimate individuals look more authentic and harder to trace than activity coming directly from known scam sources. How accomplices are created. Blackmailers often use psychological and situational pressure to turn victims into unwilling participants, including claims that you're already involved, so you might as well help. Emotional manipulation or threats of exposure, orders to contact other victims on their behalf, instructions to send scripted messages or impersonate someone else, requests to create or manage accounts used in scams, framing tasks as just helping, temporary, or proof of loyalty. In large scam operations, some victims are even trafficked, isolated, or threatened into working inside scam centers, where they are forced to run fraud schemes against others under constant supervision. These tactics deliberately blur the line between victimhood and participation, making it harder for people to recognize that they are being exploited as tools. How victims can become legally accountable. Being coerced into helping a criminal operation can expose you to serious consequences, even if you never intended to commit a crime. U.S. law enforcement treats participation in fraud schemes, such as impersonation, account misuse, or facilitating scams, as serious offenses. Even under pressure, involvement can trigger investigations related to wire fraud, identity theft, conspiracy, access device fraud, money laundering, or financial facilitation. However, it's worth noting that courts may consider a duress defense when a person's actions were the result of credible threats, coercion, or fear of harm, which is why preserving evidence of blackmail is critical. Organized cybercrime relies on layers of forced participants precisely because it spreads legal risk downward. The more tasks you perform, even small ones, the more your identity becomes embedded in the criminal record of the operation. This can result in account suspensions or bans, frozen assets or devices, digital forensics investigations, subpoenas or law enforcement contact, long-term stress, fear, and guilt. Many victims report that being forced to harm others psychologically is even more traumatic than the original blackmail. Protect yourself before you take the fall. If a blackmailer tries to turn you into an accomplice in any form, take action immediately. Stop all participation. Do not contact other victims, send messages, manage accounts, or follow instructions. Preserve all evidence. Save messages, scripts, threats, account details, and instructions. This documentation may be essential for establishing a duress defense if your actions are later reviewed by investigators. Do not confront or escalate. Sudden defiance can trigger retaliation or destruction of evidence. Do not create or manage accounts. This includes social media, email, financial platforms, or crypto wallets. Secure your digital identity. Change passwords. Enable two-factor authentication and monitor logins. Report the situation. File a report with the platform where the threat began, as well as your local and national law enforcement agencies. Contact specialized professionals. Experts in cybercrime victim coercion can help disengage you safely and protect your legal position. Coercion does not make you guilty, but delay can make it worse. Being forced into a criminal role by a blackmailer is terrifying and disorienting. It can feel like there is no way out, especially when threats, fear, and isolation are involved. But coercion does not erase your rights, and it does not mean you are beyond help. The critical step is to stop participating early, preserve evidence, and involve professionals who understand how criminal networks exploit victims as operational tools. If you are facing victim-accomplice coercion, account misuse, or blackmailer-driven involvement in scam activity, you can count on the team at Blackmail.HelpLine. With more than 10 years of cybersecurity experience, our experts have developed proven tactics that yield a high success rate in helping our clients regain control of the situation. We will work to retrieve the evidence that can remove their leverage before you become incriminated. Call 888-634-1535 or visit blackmail.helpline.com. Helpful links and resources. To learn more, visit our website at blackmail.helpline.com. The link is in the description below. Feel free to leave a comment with your questions or call us directly at 888-634-1535. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you'd like us to cover more cases like this. See you in the next video.